Just before I head out today and explore Ho Chi Minh City, I just wanted to give you a quick rundown of what my room looks like. This is the All Seasons Hotel in Ho Chi Minh City. The location is actually brilliant, but there is one drawback. A decent sized bathroom. Yeah, it's not the quietest of hotels. I happen to have one of the larger rooms, unfortunately. I say unfortunately because it's one of the few rooms that actually overlooks this busy street. And on a Friday night and a Saturday night, this place is jumping and there's an absolute racket. Last night, it didn't stop until about 2 o'clock in the morning. But I was so tired, I think I just slept through most of it. Right, let's go exploring. For those who are fortunate enough to watch my video from Hanoi to Ho Chi Minh City by rail, you'll know that I was being woken up at 2-3 o'clock in the morning by a rooster that was crowing, and in fact I heard that same rooster being broadcast from loudspeakers at stations all along the route. Well, last night I heard it again and I thought, I'm definitely going loopy now, but no. Across the road here, that bar, every now and again plays a crowing rooster. I have to find out what this is all about, I don't get it. Right, we now have to go to Saigon railway station. That's what it's called, even though we're in Ho Chi Minh City now, and I have to do some filming there. I might jump on a motorbike for a laugh. What do you think? Hey you. Now that was fun, and that it cost the equivalent of about $2 or $3, roughly the same amount in pounds. I'm wondering whether that would have been covered in my travel insurance. Anyway, the station looks very, very different in the morning compared with the bedlam of last night. This place looks a lot different when it doesn't have thousands of people wandering around in it. It's pretty empty at the moment. Well, I'm at Ga Saigon. Even though this is Ho Chi Minh City officially, they still hold on to the old name for the railway station here. I came here to finish my end-to-end video, which will be available shortly. The priority is to get these vlogs on the YouTube, and then I'll do the editing for the end-to-end series. Right, I'm going to go exploring, and I might take you along with me. My first observation of Ho Chi Minh City. They don't honk their horns as much as they do in Hanoi. I'm not saying they don't do it, but they don't do it constantly. In Hanoi, the horns are connected to the accelerator and the brake, so they go off automatically. But here I think it's more of a manual process. Yeah, and there's not that many honks. Still haven't tracked down that chicken thing. I heard it back at the station as well. I gotta find out what this rooster crowing is all about. You know something, I've got a superpower, and the superpower is I can smell rain. Usually about a minute before it starts to rain I can smell it. People say I'm crazy, you can't do that, but over and over again I can smell rain about to happen. And this time was no different here in Ho Chi Minh City. I was walking along the road and I thought, I hope it's not about to rain. Within 30 seconds the heavens opened up. Absolute deluge. I had to stand under an awning for 30 minutes until it subsided. How's that for a patriotic statue, by the way? Right, okay, I'm looking for a temple, but don't let that put you off because this is a biggie. and it's one of the big attractions here in Ho Chi Minh City. I just have to find my way to it. I didn't do too much filming in there because it is a busy place and there's a lot of people praying, and out of respect, you know, I'm not going to get in their face. Okay, sorry. Anyway, what I was trying to say before that guy moved me on, I was occupying a parking space. I bought a prayer ring for about 100,000 dong, which is around about £3.50. It's just got prayers on it, but it makes a unique souvenir. Right, let's go and see some more sights. Well, I've just spent the last hour stretching out a nice coffee, speaking to a nice guy, a local guy, who was 38, and he told me his name was Bitch. B-I-C-H. So in future, I'm not going to complain when someone mispronounces my name. What do you reckon this is in the background? It's a 70% off sale. Shall we go and have a look? Yes, up to 70% off toys. It just seemed to be like a mad sale going on.
Để sở hữu và trải nghiệm đồ chơi tài thượng giá siêu ấn tượng, giảm danh hiệu hàng đầu thế giới. Lego 5% tròn hóa đơn trên 1 triệu đồng và giảm thêm 30% tối đa.
What a bizarre place. I got a high five from a Lego person. This is the Ho Chi Minh City Museum, and like all government buildings here, they have a fine selection of captured American aircraft and helicopters outside. I'm telling you, I've got the skill. I thought it's going to rain again. I came in here, ordered a nice coffee, and by the time I turned around, look at this. Not only does this give me another reason to have a nice coffee, but I can show you my bun as well. Chinese steamed buns with tops. There are two types you can get, vegetarian and meat. And if you can't speak Mandarin or Cantonese, it's kind of a gamble. I call it steamed bun surprise. And they're delicious. And I thought nothing could beat a Chinese steamed bun until I came to Vietnam. The first time I had one was in Hanoi, and I bit into it, and there was a white thing in it, and I thought, what is that? It was a baby potato. It had 2 baby potatoes in it. That's one of my 5 a day. And then on board the train from Hanoi to Ho Chi Minh City, I had another one. It had an egg in it. I thought, hard-boiled egg. And sure enough, I've got another one, and I'm going to enjoy it with you. And for the record, it's quail's egg. There it goes. How good is that? Look, 2 for the price of 1. It's got potatoes in it as well. Well, I can't stay here all afternoon, so I'm going to head back to the hotel, freshen up, because tonight is the last night I have in Ho Chi Minh City. I might do some shopping. I will definitely be buying food. See you then. Okay, a quick update. The girl on reception has got a pretty good knowledge of English, so I asked her two questions. Question number one, Saigon or Ho Chi Minh City? She said the same thing. I said, yes, but isn't the city called Ho Chi Minh City? Aha, Saigon. And I said, well, I work in the travel industry and we always refer to it as Ho Chi Minh City, but everything here is called Saigon. What's the story? Oh, it's the same thing. So I think Saigon just rolls off the tongue easier than Ho Chi Minh City. Also, the name Saigon's been around for hundreds of years. Ho Chi Minh City is more of a political name, and maybe they just don't like it. So there you go. It's technically Ho Chi Minh City, but you can call it Saigon when you're here. Secondly, and this was the embarrassing bit, I asked her, what about the crowing rooster? And it took a little while for me to get the point across, but she had never heard of this crowing rooster across the road. And I'm saying, in that place there, behind me, they have that in the morning. And I'm thinking, well, it's maybe because she's on the late shift, she doesn't hear it in the morning. So I did some research and quote, for many Vietnamese families, the rooster is a sacred animal believed to bring wealth, health and success to the owners. So I reckon these shops and Vietnamese railways are broadcasting roosters crowing in the morning to bring health and wealth to the companies. There you go. If you want to give you any more information on that, please give me a note below. In the meantime, I'm going to explore and I'm going to get something to eat. Well, that meal was absolutely superb, really enjoyed it. I think that'll wrap up today. Don't forget that thumbs up. Please comment below if you know what the rooster is all about. If you think I'm on the right track regarding bringing wealth and good luck, let me know. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow. Sort of half a day in Ho Chi Minh City before sadly heading home. But I'll see you in the morning.